cross your fingers and like, oh man, I hope I have a good year. It's like, well, write down what you think would be a good year and then start taking the steps to do that.
Welcome back, everybody, to the first weekly wrap-up of the new year, 2022. We hope that you all had a fantastic break, a great Christmas spent with loved ones and friends, and good to be back on the couch and not behind the camera.
With your new host, Michael Lack.
Yeah, he's going to be doing it all year. That was a great intro. You're better than us.
Nice. I listened to you guys intro enough cool stuff, so I will inherit those skills.
Nice.
Yeah, we are back. Another wrap-up. First week back at the studios. And as you can see, Stu is out with the spicy cough. So we have got Miguel, who's been doing all the mix downs and audio work this week in his replace.
Yes, sir. Been killing it.
Yes, welcome, Miguel, to the weekly wrap-up.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
So I guess first week back, we're getting back into the swing of things. Over the break, you and me did photography for Beyond the City, Untitled's Beyond the Valley. Substitute this year, yep. At Sydney Mire, which was awesome. Some awesome acts there. Tiff Cornish was mad. Panau was fucking sick. There's a heap of cool acts there. Torrin Foot played, good old Toz. And it was awesome. 2 good days. They were hot, but...
Killed the photos. Go check out the E.035 Instagram photos. These boys absolutely dominates.
Scope them.
Up close and personal with Mora all day.
Yep.
Now, yep.
Yeah, that was good. It was awesome. Lime Cordial, yes. The setup there was awesome. The Untitled always throw fucking good events, so they just kind of used Sydney Mire to its maximum capacity, had 3 stages set up. Second day was fucking hot for anyone who went, but at least it cooled off at night. And from what I heard, there wasn't any serious fucking damages. No one got themselves into too much trouble, which is always good.
Everyone went straight into ISO for a week after.
Yeah, pretty much. What about yourself, Matthew?
Got away with a break. Got away to Queensland. Saw some family. Chilled out.
Nice.
Got away from the screen, which was good. On A-Doll's front, we did post our statistics from 2021, which was really cool to see.
Yep.
Again, go check out the gram. We do a sort of an annual wrap up of how many articles or how many interviews or how many tracks we've playlisted, and it's just cool to see that grow year on year. Even though it's been lockdown and it's been really tough couple of years, it's grown every single year, and so we're already into our planning for what this year's going to look like, and there's going to be more content, more coverage, more going on, and a really robust team.
Yep, 100%, which is pretty much what we've been doing this week. First week back is just getting into the planning for the year. Marshall Street, AU dollars, our own personal lives. Something that we always talk about in the podcast. The more you plan stuff, it just doesn't leave it to happen by accident. You want to intentionally shape the year that you want to have. You want to put down what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and then you set up a roadmap for yourself to go and achieve that. You don't want to come to December and hope that things are falling into place and, cross your fingers and like, oh man, I hope I have a good year. It's like, well, write down what you think would be a good year and then start taking the steps to do that.
Let's share some of those. What's one goal, personal or business, that you want to achieve this year? Let's put it on camera so we can look back on it here. Just one from each of us.
From business,
business or personal, up to you.
A successful North America Canada tour is the first one.
Yep.
Make sure that all the band gets to every show. Make sure that we don't get COVID and can't play the show. Obviously, if the singer, if JT or the drummer, Bassy, sorry, but it's probably replaceable. I could play bass if he gets COVID. But if JT gets COVID, there goes the next fucking week of shows.
Yeah.
So first thing is, having a good, successful US Canada tour. Get everyone over there, get everyone back safely. Last time we tried to tour internationally, it ended in a worldwide pandemic and we were locked in Canada. So,
so I remember getting that phone call.
So that's my first and biggest mission for this year.
Yeah, nice. You, Clap?
Definitely that. I think it's a personal experience, that a new one for me, doing the photography and videography.
This will be your first tour doing
First tour, yeah. So that's exciting. So
first tour, US, Canada. It's a fucking big first tour.
So that's cool. And then I guess for the business, starting the UDU Productions, getting that up and running and seeing where it will go. Yeah. So I'm excited to, build that and see what happens.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, for me, it's about sort of 2 things. Yeah, $80 is continue to scale what we're doing. I think it's really cool now that we've got a team who are going to handle sort of different roles, and we've expanded that. So that's a big thing, just to see the growth of the platform again this year. And personally, on my sort of music and that. I got 3 projects to drop this year. So this time next year, I'll have 3 projects out.
Nice.
Very exciting.
Yep. Nice. Then I guess, getting back into it, obviously, $80, we haven't started curating and taking submissions. So unfortunately, we don't have a Matthew Craig track of the week this week. As far as artists we've been working with, Stu being away with the old spicy cough, we've had to postpone all of this week's recordings. So really the new stuff, we got a new resident, Oliver Keiko moved in, who's fucking awesome. Even the residents, how all the residents are rolling together.
Yeah.
I think London Topaz is downstairs at the moment, Keeks is in. Even Bailey was in last time, just how they're all interacting.
Always in.
Yeah, man, everyone's door is open and they'll just chill with each other in their studio and then go and hang with each other. Like Riffers Den have just moved in permanently as well.
Yep.
They had the room for a month and then like a lot of people move in here, realize what the place is and never want to leave, which is awesome. So
another shout out, cool news over the break. BRB, are a group who $80 did PR for, and they've worked out of here at Marshall Street. Just signed a deal with RMR in the States. Rumour is also known, so shout out to Takeout, and they're now being known as Illicit. It's been a bit of a change, but they were a group of young artists from Melbourne who didn't have any music out, came here, had a few meetings, we talked, we ended up doing PR, and now they've signed a big international deal. So it's cool to see that trajectory.
100%, see it from start to finish, and then none of that, but be involved along the way.
Exactly.
Which has been good. I mean, this year there's lots of stuff we want to start. Obviously the podcast will start rolling out again. We've got some more. Yeah, we did a dope one which will drop next week. We'll have some dope micro content coming out again, just around artists in that first 2 to 3 year period. Just giving them the information, the skills for them to go out and forge their own way, to create your own path. Do exactly what that is. Start your career, be able to put out music, understand socials, the world in which the internet and the world we live in now, and then use that to go and get a fucking deal if that's what you want. If you want a deal, if you want to stay independent, there is so many different routes to make money off being an artist and being a creative these days that it's not just, hey man, let me go get a deal. And it's awesome to see like up and coming artists that's now in their peripherals, that's now in their vision, when even as short as 3 years ago, it felt like all anyone wanted was a deal. Like, oh, once I've got a deal, I'm done. Whereas now I think everyone's kind of seeing past it and they're understanding the bigger landscape that we fucking live in.
Yeah, 100%. Get a big OnlyFans.
That's right. Hey, if it works, get the bag.
That's it.
Nice. Anything else? What do you got for us, Clack?
Just excited to get into it.
How's Clacker's Booch coming along?
Clacker's Booch is coming along very nicely.
If anyone needs any kombucha.
Yep. Love to make the kombucha for you. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like we did a really cool planning session on Monday, which is kind of like set the scene for, potentially what we're all going to be getting and like doing at the end of it. So I'm excited to get more stuck into that. That's what I'm planning.
So another one on Monday.
Yep.
Coming up, and I think we all have some homework to do before that meeting.
I've got homework to do. I'm going to go do it after this. So.
Nice. Well, on that note, that kind of shows, I guess, under the hood for this year. We're planning just like fucking anybody else. All the stuff that you see is going to roll out through the next 12 months. All started with the plan that we're doing this week. So we'd recommend everyone to go do it. If you actually want to make, a career in anything, if you want to be in a different position at the end of the year than you currently are,
awesome.
Put a plan together. On that note, everyone be well, and we will see you next week for the wrap up.
If we're not in eyesight.
Can't change up, my team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year, can't change up. My team too real, so we stay up. Yeah.